Raz's Retro here, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. Well, the time has come for us to do another episode of Time to Retro. Ladies and germs, this is episode number 30 of Time to Retro. Time to Retro, the segment where we play video games that we do not own a physical copy of. We might have played it at a friend's house, we might have rented it, we might have borrowed it, we might have played it on emulation console, we might have played it at the arcade. We might have never even played it at all. Point of the matter, point is simply we do not have a physical copy. We never owned a physical copy of the game, and we currently don't own one. And there's probably a high chance that we probably won't own it because a lot of the games that do appear on Time to Retro are not always the best ones. But anywho, there is a memory behind this one, a small memory. Basically, it was a game that my brother Sean rented back in the day. Sean was a big Terminator fan, as you guys know, in particular Terminator 2. This is based on the original Terminator, I believe, because it's simply called The Terminator. And from what I remember, he rented it. He was like, okay, I want to play this. I want to see if this game is any good. If it is, maybe I'll buy it. If not, then, whatever. But he had high hopes, I guess. He was really, really excited to play this. Unfortunately, he struggled with the game. He found it to be very difficult. And when I got to give it a go, same thing. I had lots of trouble. Forward to 2026, and I'm still having lots of trouble with this one. So it wasn't a game that we were able to do very well in or get very far. So simply put, he did not want to own it because, what's the point if you're going to struggle so much? But he just wanted to try it, right? Because it was Terminator, and he had lots of love for the Terminator franchise. As mentioned before, Terminator 2, but he definitely loved the first Terminator, and I did as well because it was a great film in its own rights. And obviously without Terminator, we wouldn't have Terminator 2, which is possibly the greatest film of all time. But anywho, getting back to the original Terminator, the game, and then we'll briefly talk about the movie. Yeah, he just was very excited to play it, and then I think maybe 40 minutes after or whatever, like he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna return this. So he was disappointed. I don't know much about the game itself in terms of I guess if it's true to the story or not, because I've never gotten far. Literally the first stage is where I keep dying. I'm assuming it is, right? I like the intro of the game itself. But if anybody actually has some more insight about the game, then that would be great, because unfortunately I really can't say much about it aside from what you're seeing, and that is that I had lots of trouble with it. Regarding the film, like I said, it was fantastic in its own rights. It was the acting was great. Obviously the action sequences, the story, of course. The story is obviously iconic, and really feels like an 80s horror movie. Just crazy how a simple girl like Sarah Connor, has to end up running for her life because a Terminator, a machine, is out to kill her, and her only hope is Kyle Reese, a soldier from the future. As a kid, I've always enjoyed the film, but as I got older, what I really appreciated more was like the relationship aspect, right, of Kyle and Sarah. How they first met to how it ends with Kyle unfortunately losing his life for her. So it's a pretty beautiful film. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend it. I wouldn't recommend this game, but anywho, that being said, always remain retro. Take care.